Hello everyone and happy Thursday. I hope you've all had a really great week. I have been pretty busy doing markets again. Just because the holidays are over doesn't mean the market stops. So I had a market at the Senior Living Center on Tuesday. I did a card class for them on Monday. It was really great. So I have another market coming up Friday, tomorrow night, at the Sports Center out in Avondale, and then again next Friday. So busy, but I love it. So I'm gonna do kind of short and sweet on the announcements. I have some things to show you. We're looking ahead to February and March. I can't believe January is almost over. So if you're just joining, sorry, my name is Dana Mosley. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Phoenix, Arizona. And if you're watching me live, you'll see the little live sign up at the top. If you're catching the replay, you're either on my Brunch Bunch page or you're on the YouTube channel. So welcome. Say hi, do a thumbs up, give me some love. I'd love to know that you're there. Excuse me. Hey Lily, glad you could join. So I have lots of stuff coming up. Sorry, got a little tickle in my throat. So bonus days is ending on February 2nd. So you have through February 2nd to get those bonus days coupons. So every $50 you spent, you get a $5 coupon. Sorry, excuse me. Let me get a drink of water here real quick. Oh, oh, sorry. Hey, Mom. So bonus days, $5 coupon for every $50 you spend. Make sure you have the right email address because they send you a code, a coupon code. Keep those coupon codes and you can start redeeming those February 3rd. So February 3rd is a really big day. Excuse me. We have a new product of the month starting on February 3rd. So if you have not gotten the Fabulous Sayings stamp set for this month, you'll want to make sure that you do that. You can get the product of the month when you spend $75, and then you can purchase the product of the month for $5. So this month it's the Fabulous Sayings stamp set. I do not know what next month is. They don't tell us that. They always tell us all kinds of fun stuff, but not that one. So I'm kind of eager to see what it is. Last month it was paper. This month is stamp set. So I'm gonna guess maybe an embellishment, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see on February 3rd. Also February 3rd starts 2 new kits, and then also the last chance list will be updated. And then there's also going to be a join offer. And I'm going to show you that tonight. We have a new, what's it called? It is called a Stampin Positioner. So remember way back when we had the Stamparatus, we had to stop selling it, and along with some other groups that had to stop selling something similar because of copyright, whatever. So now we have the Stampin Positioner, but you will only be able to get it in February if you join with Stampin' Up! As a demonstrator, I was able to pre-order so I could show you what it does and how it works. I just got mine late yesterday, so I haven't had a chance to really use it. I did find a little case to put it in, but we're going to play with it tonight. And I'm hoping that after the join offer that they're going to offer it to everyone to purchase. I have a feeling it will be in the new annual catalog, but don't quote me. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll get to see that in March when I go to convention, so can't wait. Also February 7th, I have a Valentine's and my regular class. So my regular class is $15. We're going to be doing some really nice cards with some fun folds, really pretty paper, and then you can also do a Valentine add-on class for another $15, or if you purchase both classes, I'll give you a discount and it'll be $25. So you can do one or the other or both. And then also February 19th is the Facebook Live Craft Along. So I'll be making 3 cards here on Facebook like I normally do my lives. But you can purchase the kit ahead of time. It is 3 cards, and then you can make them along with me. So the kit is $15. That includes shipping, and if you're local and want to just do a porch pickup, it is $10. So, all right, that's it for announcements. I'm gonna point you down. I was able to pre-order some March online exclusives. I know that's a long ways away, but I'm super excited about them because they're really, really, really cute. And then I'm going to show you the Stampin' Positioner real quick. So I'm going to point you down and we will get started. Hold on. All right. I almost dropped my phone earlier today when I was setting up my live. It was not good. So I think you're in my holder. Hold on. I'm sorry if I'm making you dizzy. I don't want to drop you like I did earlier. Ooh, I think we're good. I think we're good. All right, I'm going to get you on my computer. And let's see where we are at. All right. So first I'm going to show you March online exclusives. There's some really fun stuff coming up. Last online exclusives, I felt like they didn't have a lot, but this time they have so much stuff. And I got a lot of stuff this time, some super cute stuff. So let me show you first. This is the stamp set. It's called Filled with Sweetness. And I have spent today packaging up my stuff. So remember, we have the new packaging, and I made my photocopy and taped it down and then taped down my stamp set so I don't lose the pieces. So that is my little trick. Everybody has their own little trick for things. But look how big this jar is. It is huge. It is gigantic. But it's a really cute stamp set. And then there are matching dies. And then again, on the dies, I do my own packaging. I add the little magnet sheet. But look at this die. It's one of those where you can make a card with it, and it's for the jar. So super cool. Stamp set and dies. I cannot wait to make stuff with this. But I'm not done yet, so hold on. There is there's a cute folder, embossing folder. It's called Ladybug Picnic, and it has cute little ladybugs and flowers all over it. So I don't know if you can see that very well, but it is really, really cute. I can't wait to use this suite of products. And then the embellishments, there's little strawberries, and then we have some matching little dots there. I just want to see something real quick on this paper. I believe that is Misty Moonlight on there. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. All right. And then there is this really cute ribbon. It has this cute checkered pieces on here, and it's nice ribbon. This is the first time I've actually opened it, but it's a nice pliable ribbon. You can make some really nice bows with it, but it's really, really cute checkered ribbon. And then we have this fun DSP. I'm really excited about this designer series paper. It is so fun. So we have these cute jars with the little honey bears and the preserve jars. And then on the back side is this, I believe this is strawberry slush on the back. And we have these cute little spoons. And on the back side are these little hearts. And then this one kind of matches the embossing folder. It's got little ladybugs and then the flowers. And then we have that checkered gingham picnic look. And we have these cute flowers on here. And then another checkered pattern in strawberry slush. And then all of our little jars, even smaller. And then the back side looks like notepad paper. And then this one here is all the fruit, like the preserves. And then we have this nice misty moonlight background. So really, really cute paper. And then if you like to do scrapbooking, they have a scrapbooking sticker pack. So it comes with this paper plus a sticker sheet. So this is like the on your own kind of do-it-yourself scrapbooking. We do have a scrapbooking kit, which I just ordered today. So it'll be here next week sometime. So the kits come with lots more stuff and instructions. This is kind of do it yourself, have fun, kind of go rogue on your scrapbooking. So I am going to have fun playing with this. I am super excited about this set. And then along with the scrapbooking section of this suite is a stamp set. So it has these bigger words, and then it has these dies with the fruit and the preserves, and then there are they look like the recipe cards, like two different sizes. There's a smaller one and then the bigger one. And then look at the size of that strawberry. It's huge. Strawberry, this is like a blackberry or raspberry maybe, and then we have the slice, and then there's some cherries. So super fun set that is coming out. This is all part of a suite. So let me move that. And then I have, there was a lot of stuff in this one. So I'm just going to show you, I didn't get everything. Obviously I can't. And plus, you know, the new annual catalog will be coming soon. But there is another suite of stuff. This is, these are called natural matte dots. And so there's this blue, and take note of this blue because I'm going to show you the paper, and it's kind of a sneak on a new in color. So there's this blue, this is a mossy meadow, and then there's like a beige and a white dot in here. And then this is some more ribbon. It's gray granite ribbon. Again, it's really soft, very pliable ribbon, so it makes really great bows. This is part of a suite where I just got the paper and the embellishments. I did not get the stamp set, but I wanted to show you this paper. So when I open this paper, you're going to see a different color blue in here. It's called Hydrangea Hue. So take note, new in color coming, Hydrangea Hue. So we know that one. So this is that mossy meadow. This has a little bit of like bronze in it, bronze flecks in it. Let me turn this around. And then there's this blue in there. So then we have, I think this is crumb cake. Yeah, crumb cake. And here's some of that bronze color. And then look at that. That is so pretty. And then we have this here, which is the Secret Sea. And it's got some bronze little flowers in it. And then this fun checkered pattern. And then the really pretty flowers with the bronze. We have some gray granite, more bronze, and crumb cake. And those pretty flowers with that blue in there. So now we know at least one color is called Hydrangea Hue. And that is part of a suite. There is a stamp set and dies that go with that that I did not get. So let me show you a couple other things. The rest are kind of bundles. Here is an embossing folder. It's called Lazy Daisy. So there's little daisies in here. There's like big ones and little ones. Kind of a checkered pattern of daisies. Super cute to use. So much fun stuff for spring. This one is called Framed All Around, and so it has one little frame piece here and some really nice sayings and some little flowers. So this one is a really nice, just nice little stamp set to have on hand. And then we have a couple of bundles here. This one's called Springtime Scenes. This cute ladybug right here, so cute, and then some nice wording. And then I just love these circular dies with the leaf pattern in it. And then there's one that's just a circle frame. And then we have the ladybug pieces. So really nice stamp set for spring. And then we have another one called Forever Florals. So you're on my mind and in my heart, always and forever, thinking of you. And then there's these great dies. So this one here is a big frame. And then there's this little piece on the inside. Excuse me. And then, of course, we have our little framed pieces here for our wording. And then to cut out the flowers and leaves. And then the next one here is a big, huge hit. And you're all going to love it. It's called The Cutest Crew. So there are birds and dogs and cats. It says, have the best day and so glad we're friends. Just a little hello and happy birthday. And there's like little paw prints and then little bird prints here, some butterflies. And then the dies cut these out. And then there's some paw prints that can get cut out. And then I love this because it has these independent little pieces here. So there are 3 birds, 3 little cats, and 3 little dogs. And I cut them out today. I just thought they were the cutest things. I don't know if you can see these or not. Little dogs, little cats, and little birds. So, so cute. Oh, speaking of dog, the dog just came in from his walk. But these are the cutest little dogs and cats and birds. And they're independent little dies in here. So this is a big hit. It's actually, this stamp set is already on back order. And we just started being able to order this as a demonstrator. I think it was Tuesday. So it's already on back order. So, but we're going to use this right now and try and have a little bit of fun. I'm going to show you the Stampin Positioner. It is part of the join offer for February. So there is the plates and there is actually some grid paper that comes with it. I found that these cases fit it perfectly. So if you have come to my retreats, you know I like to put some of your supplies in these zipper cases. It fits everything perfectly. So here is what you will get if you join. The grid paper is separate. Let me tell you that. Grid paper is sold separately. But it's a nice thick pack. I think it was 50 sheets in there. And there are some instructions. And you'll get this little small positioning plate. And let me turn this around. You have a larger positioning plate, and you have these little magnets. And I've already put a sheet on here of the grid paper, but see, it has these little holes, and there's like little tabs up here. So you just put your grid paper on there to hold your grid paper. There is some measurements up at the top and along the side, but as long as you have your grid paper, I think it works out for you. There are these little magnets. Now remember, when we had that Stamparatus, we had those long magnets, and when they went together, they broke. These do not break, and they have these nice little tabs on them, so they're easy to pick up. So the bigger positioner plate, you'll see that there's these two holes in the corner, and then down here, these are like, I don't know, like little spring stoppers. And then you'll just put it in your little position here, these two little tabs, set it down, and then you'll press down. Same thing with this one here. You have these little notches at the top, and this one will fit into those little notches, and then you'll just press down. So we're going to play with this right now. I have only played with this just momentarily. Excuse me. And I've seen some other demonstrators playing with this. So we're going to play. All right, so I'm going to use this Cutest Crew. I want to use this little footprints. And I tried this out a little bit earlier today. So let me see how we're going to do this. I'm going to use this little one. And then I'm going to use just a little scrap piece of paper. And since this is on the goes on these little pegs, you want to make sure that your paper is going to be far enough down past the pegs, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to put my little magnets here, and I want to start my little footprints down at the bottom. So I'm just going to put my little stamp right there, and then I'm going to put my little plastic plate down, and it just fits right on there, and then I'm going to press down to grab my stamp. So it's right on there. Now when you put this back on and you don't like press down yet, you just put it on, the stamp is far enough away that you're not going to get ink on there because of the way this is lined up here. Okay, so let's put a little ink on here. I'm going to use my black ink, and I'm going to ink it up like this. Okay, and then we're just going to set this on here. And this does kind of swivel a little bit because there's only two things holding it. But if you set it down just square, it's good. Press it down, and you have your little footprints. And this is kind of that, I don't know if you remember that hinge step that they did with the Stamparatus. That's kind of what we're doing. So I'm going to do the next two little notches here. So I did the first two, now I'm doing 2 and 3 and pressing down. And then I'm just going to go to the next one. So this is going to be great if you are making a lot of the same card. So it'll be good during Christmas, or if you like to make lots of birthday cards. There we go. So there is stamping all the way across there. So that works out really great. We have our little footprints straight all the way across. So very cool. All right, so let's try, I'm going to try this bigger one. I'm going to do the little dogs. I'm going to get out the little dogs. And I have a piece of paper here. And let's just line it up with the 1 inch here. And these magnets are really thin. They're really great. All right, so I'm going to put my stamp here, and I want to use the big plate. I think I don't want to use the big plate because I want to stamp my little dogs going all the way up. So let's see if I did this right. Pick up my little dogs here. And I'm going to use some pecan pie. Just ink up my little dogs. So cute. All right, so now I'm going to ink it up again and move up to the next one. Oop, let's move that little thing there. Cute. These dogs are super, super cute. I'm just going to go all the way up. I'm going to move this down just a little bit. There we have our little dogs all the way up there. So cute. All right, so let's make a card out of this. So you get the idea. And with this bigger plate, it's the same thing, same concept. You would just have a bigger stamp, and then you would put it in the 2 holes here and just press down. So this is going to be really great when you have those big background stamps, when you're making the same card multiple times. So this is going to be a really great tool to have. So you can get this for free when you sign up in February, starting February 3rd. This will come with your starter kit. So, all right. So I have a little bit of pecan pie background or cardstock. I'm just going to do a quick card here. We're going to put these little dogs on the front. Hey, Sue, glad you could join. Got me on your calendar, I saw. Jen, yeah, it is a great tool. I've seen so many things already with it, so it's going to be a really popular item, I think. And I have a scrap circle here. So let's see, where's my stamp set? Right here in front of me. All right, let's do just a little hello. Get out my blocks. Sorry for the reach. I'm going to use a little early espresso. Just stamp just a little hello. get out my dimensionals. And these little cutout dogs are so cute. I think I'm going to use them on this card real quick. Here. Let me grab my mini dimensionals and my little dogs. Put some little mini dimensionals on these guys right here. They are the cutest, I'm telling you. Put him right here. And then we have this little guy right here. There we go. Unplanned. That wasn't planned. I just thought it would be fun to throw that together since I made those cute little dogs on that our Stampin Positioner tool. So Lily, yeah, good. You'll have to let me know what you make with your Stampin' Position tool. So fun. If you want to get that, February is the month. So you'll want to sign up in February and you'll get that tool free in your kit. So and the rest of the stamp sets, those will be out in March. That is part of the March online exclusives, but I just wanted to give you a little sneak peek because I know other demonstrators are playing with some of this stuff already, and you're going to probably wonder, where are they getting these cute little things from? So you'll have to wait till March, or you can sign up as a demonstrator and you can order them before everybody else does. So all right, I hope you all have a really great week. Next Saturday is stamp class, and then on the 19th is the craft along. If you want a kit, let me know. I can get one out to you. Otherwise, I will see you all back here next week, and we're going to work on some Valentine cards. Have a great week, everyone.